And a very warm welcome to the perfect 2016 World Team Table Tennis Championships right here in Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. We're in the Shah Alam area of Kuala Lumpur. We're in the Malawati Stadium, a fantastic stadium with lots of heritage of table tennis. 10,000 spectators can get in here and they will be full to the brim come finals day later on at the weekend. It's day 3 here of competition. We have first up women's team round 4. The teams have played 3 matches in their groups. We're with Group C here this morning. There is the lineup on the screen. We have Singapore against Poland, and we have players Feng Tianwei against Li Qian to kick us off, Yu Mingyu against Katarzyna Grzyzbowska, and then the third singles, Zhang Wenling will take on Claudia Kaczynska. I'm Johnny Cowan, and I'm delighted to be with you here in Kuala Lumpur for the action. This is the first day of commentary, day 3. We go right through to day 8, and I'm delighted to be joined here in the commentary box for this match here, Singapore against Poland, by a former European champion, former top 12 champion, winner on the world circuit in the Open Series, and also #1 in Europe for a number of years, Jill Parker. Jill, how are you?
Johnny, great to be here in Kuala Lumpur at the World Championships. As you know, table tennis is played in all the continents. We're in for a great match today.
And of course, Jill, and you've coached around the world as well. And coaches are going through right now.
Yes, I played in 7 World Championships from 69 to 81, and then I coached in 7 World Championships as the England coach. So I've seen it from a player's perspective and a coach's perspective.
And the conditions, of course, have been very different here for the players, Jill, in Kuala Lumpur. Obviously very warm. 2 venues here in the Shah Alam area at the Malawati Stadium. We're obviously in the main arena, and of course players need to get used to the warmth and also the air conditioning and everything as well.
Yes, well, the top players will have come here quite a few days beforehand and will obviously have used the tables and the flooring that they have at home to get used to the conditions, but obviously it's very difficult for those obviously in Europe where it's cold, and also America in a cold climate, getting used to the humidity. But I'm sure, you know, they're seasoned players and they'll get into it straight away.
Absolutely. So round 4 here. This is Group C. Singapore are there in screen for Poland of Li Qian. And Poland are the 12th seeds here in Malaysia, and they're in yellow, the famous, worldwide famous Feng Tianwei of Singapore, 5th seeds here. They were 3rd in Japan in 2014, last time 2 years ago in the Team World Championships. It's the first time they've been out of the top 2 in the World Table Tennis Championships ranking since 2008. So they were the winners, of course, Jill, in 2010 against China. That surprise win.
Yes.
And a very strong team.
Yes, they're a very strong team, Singapore. As you said, they beat China in the final in 2010 in Moscow. Feng Tianwei in that final beat Ding Yi and Li Qian, who are now #1 and 2 in the world.
Absolutely. So Feng Tianwei in yellow. I think she may be getting us underway with the service here in this first game, first match, in this team match, round 4. Team. It's a group that has the Netherlands in it. They're the favourites in the group. They're the 3rd seed. Singapore favourites to finish 2nd. So it could be Poland's chance to finish 3rd and take the last berth for the qualification through to the next round. Feng Tianwei, there she is. World rank #8 at the moment. 29 years of age. Medalist, of course, in London at the Olympics. So she'll be looking forward to Rio, Jill.
Yes, I'm sure she will. I think there are qualifications for some of the players ahead before Rio, but I think she's one that's automatic entry. So.
Absolutely. Just a slight delay here for the players to get underway. But it is indeed Feng Tianwei of Singapore with the service to get this match underway. Li Qian here in the foreground, 29 years of age and 29 in the world. So both players 29 years old, difference of 21 places in the world ranking. Of course, Li Qian, defensive player. Feng Tianwei very competent against defence, smooth technique, accelerates exceptionally well, particularly on the forehand side. And she will have found her groove a little bit in defence, Jill. She obviously, they have Belarus and so on in the group as well.
Yes, these two have played each other 10 times, and Feng Tianwei has won 6 and lost 4. The last time they played was in 2012, and Li beat her 3-2. So it'll be an interesting game.
Both players just taking a little bit of time to get into the game, find their rhythm. Indeed, we've seen a lot of close games here already in the last 2 days, Jill. Seems to be the way of world table tennis now, with the points up to 11, best of 5, anything can happen almost.
Yes, that's right. I mean, there were some, I looked at the results for yesterday's play, and a lot of players that were doing well against the top players in the world. So, World Championship, sometimes anything can happen.
Absolutely. And in fact, Natalia Partika, she had 2 close games, I think, against Belarus. She lost 3-2 in the 5th in the last one. She had match points. Very disappointed last night when she came away. Obviously been through tough matches, maybe having a rest today against Singapore. But equally, Klaudia Kaczynska playing as well for Poland in this match. Later on, 3rd match on.
Changing the spin, back spin and no spin, we call that a float. Trying to get her to make a mistake, as she did there. She did very heavy backspin.
Feng Tianwei just content there, Jill, to just stay controlled on the backhand push.
Yes, I don't know whether she's actually not sure what spins on the ball, but you know, when Li floats the ball, she's looking then to hit the next one, so just to break up the game. So a good positive defender will defend and come in with the attack as well.
And she just did in that last point, mixing it up for Feng Tianwei, keeping her on her toes, as it were. Oh, this time attacks on the forehand side.
Yeah, that was a slow ball that Feng played then, and then Li was in with a forehand.
Very competent play here so far from Li. Very relaxed, seems focused as well. And she's had 2 good attacking shots there in the rallies, one on the backhand, one on the forehand. She's mixing it up very well. Good start from the defender. Leads 6-3 in this first game. A little bit high on the topspin that time, Jill. Give Feng the chance to counter topspin.
Yeah, I think if you're going to attack the ball as a defender, it's got to be a hard, positive stroke. Anything soft, then the attacker will be in straight away.
That one was a little bit mid-table, right?
Yeah.
Feng Tianwei able to pick it off quite comfortably. Oh, that one was right on the white line. But she looks comfortable out there, Jill. She looks composed. She looks as if she's found her rhythm already.
Yeah, you know, from the first 2 points, I thought, you know, she's making a couple of unforced errors, but she seems to have got in the groove now.
Beautiful forehands there from Feng Tianwei. Lots of variation. Critical tactic for me against defenders. Slow, spinny top spins, and then when she has the chance, particularly when you go round the backhand side where you can really transfer your weight forward to get the power. Still trails by 2, the Singaporean.
Chops it very, very heavy on her backhand.
That was really heavy. Needed a spade to lift that one up.
Yeah, and it's deceptive. You can't always see the spin, but it is very, very heavy, and she chops very heavy on the backhand.
Sometimes as an attacker, it just takes a little bit of time to get into the game, get used to the defender's rhythm, the mixing of the spins, especially first up in the morning, right?
Exactly.
Watch Feng, she's moving around the table, but Li Qian is equal to it.
Yeah, she floats quite a few on the forehand side, and that's when, as a defender, if you float one, then you know the next one could pop up, and that's when you can come in and attack.
A little bit of a net ball during that rally. 1 game point saved by Feng Tianwei. Still trails 6-10. 4 game points for Li Qian of Poland. Would be an important first game to win here. Solid play from Feng Tianwei. She's staying nice and calm. Expression on her face, nice and neutral. 3 game points saved.
I think those last 2 points, she's topspin the ball a lot harder.
Yeah. Putting a little bit more pressure maybe on Li Qian. Fantastic. Li Qian's come in for the attack, but Feng Tianwei is equal to it. No emotion at all. Can she save 5 game points, Feng Tianwei? 10-9, still game point. Li Qian of Poland. Very interesting. Timeout called. I assume, let's see what Mr. Purcell does here with the timeout. I assume it's going to be a Polish timeout called by Coach Jubanski there. Timeout, of course, 60 seconds break. If you've called the timeout, you have the option to come back to the table before the 60 seconds, and your opponent is obliged to come back too. Usually used, you'll know this more than I, of course, in your coaching capacity, Jill, but to break the momentum of play and get your player back focused or something like that.
Yes, that's right, especially if you've got a few points up and then you've lost, and then you sort of have to regroup with your coach and then reaffirm what your tactics are for the rest of the game.
And I wonder what Jubanski will have said there to Li Qian. Just maybe focus, you played well so far, remember the first half of the game.
Anything soft, then Feng is going to be in with her forehand, and then you're back away from the table again.
So here we go. 10-9, first game, first match in this team match. Oh, it's creeped over, and she saved 5 game points, Feng Tianwei. Incredible.
You see their very heavy backspin, having to slowly lift the spin over the net. Very lucky there.
Nice composure from Li Qian, though. She's not fazed by the fact that she's just lost 5 points in a row. Very important. There's nothing she can do about it. More fortune for the Singaporean.
2 nets. What can you do? You know, that's table tennis, isn't it?
Absolutely, that's sport. She's got to stay calm. She can't do anything about it. She's got to regroup. She's played fantastically well to get to 10-5. Got to focus on that. Stick to the positive. Plenty of variation, as you say, Jill. Chiseling it on the backhand and then attacking when she can.
Good defence there by Li, trying to pin her down the backhand.
Feng was just waiting for a big one to hit faster wide out the forehand, but it was good, solid defending, as you say, Jill, by Li. She'll be glad to have got a point to stop that roll of points for the Singaporean.
Yeah, that's the place a defender doesn't like, down the middle, because you've got to make that decision whether you play a backhand or a forehand, so you've got to get your feet round.
See how pumped Feng Tianwei is. She knows she's in a battle here, even in game 1 of this first match, of this round 4 match in the women's team here in the Marathi Stadium. Good patience from the player from Poland.
Nice float in there, wide to the forehand, and Feng making the mistake.
12-all, could go either way. First game's so important, right, from a psychological point of view?
Yes, yes. I mean, when I played, I always liked I could get the first game, because then, you know, you felt a little bit on a high, but you still had to keep the pressure on for the second game as well. I think psychologically it helps.
So another game point here for Li Qian. Game point number 6. Oh, it's too long.
13.
She gone for too much spin there, maybe?
Maybe, yes. I think, you know, 13-12 up. Give it a real good dig on the backhand, but try to do too much, I think.
World ranked number 8, Feng Tianwei with the serve, 13-all. Oh, fantastic attacking play from Feng Tianwei. She dominated there. Great fast speed, a little bit of spin, and then a crucial punch finish.
See, she got her there into the middle and then popped up, and then she was able to put it wide down her backhand.
Making some good choices there, Feng Tianwei now. Yeah, she's spinning the right ones, attacking the right ones. Game point. Just off the side, and Feng Tianwei wins an incredibly well-balanced first game. 15 points to 13. Li Qian will have to regroup as both players go back to their coaches.
Yes, of course.
基本上就是这么拉的状态，就偶尔一个不转，基本的状态。就你有没有什么比较的一个想法？我看了，你人稍往后退一点，你稍往后退一点，因为他把我这边顶着。
再来。
So what a first game, Jill. First match up here, Singapore, Poland, Group C, 4th game, fantastic. Can Li Qian, can she come back psychologically? The first game, it's early doors, right? But you've 10-5 up, you're pipped against a higher ranked player.
I think she can, as long as she varies the spin and look for the attack. They're two very close players who've obviously played each other 10 times, and it is quite close. So she can still win this one.
Very important to have a strong state of mind. You'll see it in lots of club matches, people throwing in the towel after the first game if they've been in Li Qian's position. But of course, we saw it in Feng Tianwei. She was down 10-5. She stayed calm, she stayed collected, and she played herself back into the match.
Yeah, I think as a top player, you've got to give 100% from first point to last point. I mean, you've seen it many times in World Championships where players have come back from being way down.
1-2.
I'm lucky she'd gone for that attack that you were suggesting was going to be her tactic, Jill. She's just taken the backhand over the table, just clipped the net and gone off.
Yeah, I think that was the right tactics, but she was just unlucky there.
Definitely got to vary it, as you say, because Feng Tianwei looks as if she's found some rhythm. She looks comfortable when Li just defends. She's got a very strong forehand.
3-1.
Missed that one though, but yeah, Li, just as you say, just need to keep the variation going. That heavy chop was doing a lot of good in the first game, as well as obviously the attacks. What do you think Chen Jibin would have said to Feng Tianwei?
I think he would tell her to vary the top spin, some slow ones into the middle,
3-2.
and then wide out to the backhand or forehand. And then sometimes, if she's chopped it half table, then to play a fast one into the middle.
Left.
So far, our stats are showing that Feng Tianwei has won 54% of the rallies. Shows you how close this is, how narrow it is. Obviously, after that very close 15-13 first game. That was a nice idea from Feng Tianwei. Great serve down the middle of the table fast. She got the opening she wanted. We'll see it again in the slow-mo. There's this, looks like a float. She just lifts it off the end. I used to look for the brand of the ball, Jill, when I was playing defence, just to see if I could see the branding on the ball, then I would know that it wasn't rotating as much and it was a little bit more of a float. If I couldn't see the brand, the mark on the ball, then I know it was fizzing with spin, so I needed to bend the knees, play the spin shot.
Exactly, but you'd be surprised in how different players look for different things. They look at the flight of the ball, but like you, I always look to see if I could see the markings, and then you could tell whether it was backspin or no spin on the ball.
Sometimes still missed it, but there you go.
I think we've all done that.
So Li Qian again leading in game 2, 6-3 this time. Great forehand there for Feng Tianwei. Inside out forehand, leans across, zips it across the table. I really like the forehand technique from Tianwei. Smooth, class. Great bend. Look how she goes down into the knees, lifts through the ball when it's heavy spin. Free arm, nice and relaxed.
4-7.
And then can accelerate with good technique, Jill. If you've got good technique, just a matter of speeding it up, slowing it down.
Yeah, that's right. Your forehand, your forearm, you know, the faster it goes and you've more spin, then the harder the forehand.
Oh, what a block from Li Qian. Oh, she did everything there, Li Qian. Block, topspin, almost pulled the counter topspin off as well. She's giving a little bit of variation now.
Yes, yeah, and I think you need to against this type of player, because otherwise they'll just keep topspinning and topspinning. So you need to break the game up all the time.
Great variation. This time mixed this the speed up and the spin on the backhand side. That's a great rally. And an example of the physicality of table tennis. Long rallies, defender Li moving back and forward, side to side. Feng Tianwei putting a lot of power and effort into those forehands.
Yeah, you cover a lot of ground as a defender. You're in and out, side to side. So there's lots of physical exercises you have to do to make sure as fit as you could possibly be.
Mistake, top of the net from Feng Tianwei. She's chosen the wrong one there to accelerate. She was still going down the middle, so that's clearly a tactic that's evolving. But she's just mistimed it, misread the spin. Tentative there from Feng Tianwei. Even with the pushes there, Li Qian looks positive and aggressive. She's kind of upped the ante a little bit in this second game. A little bit more proactive. Seems to be staying a little bit more closely to the table.
10-7.
And she won't want a rerun of game one, that's for sure. 10-5 she led Li Qian, if you remember, of course. 10-7 now. She needs this one to really come back to 1-1. Oh, what a rally!
11-7. Poland.
Incredible retrieving from Li Qian there. Incredible to take game two.
Fantastic that was.
Fantastic. 11-7. It's one game all.
Thank you. Time.
So a fantastic last point there to conclude game two, Jill. Brilliant defending. And now it's one game all. Li Qian really upped her ante there in the second
Third game,
game.
Singapore.
Played well in the first one, was unfortunate to lose the 10-5 lead. But yeah, fascinating what'll unfold here in this first match of this women's team round 4 match. Feng Tianwei with a serve, game 3.
1-love.
Interesting there, first ball right into the middle and then wide out to the backhand. Let's see if that's going to be a tactics for this game.
You think Feng's going to try and switch it out that way quickly, because I think Li Qian's really found her rhythm defending. I mean, she's had 2 good games. She's just unlucky to have not won the first one, Polish player, but Feng maybe going to take it a little bit more early.
Love 2.
So there's a few more balls then that have gone into the middle. Of course, that's always difficult for a defender because they've got to actually move their feet to get in a position to play, either a backhand or a forehand.
One, two.
Apology there. Li Qian just hitting the net. I guess she was owed it. Remember one in the first game. I always think these things balance out in the match. Very difficult though when you're in the zone to think the luck isn't either for you or against you, but I think it levels out in the end. Interesting again to see just how Li Qian plays in this third game. Lots of variation on those chops, and then there, when she has the opportunity to accelerate, and that may have been a little bit wet, the ball. Just dropped off her rubber, shows it to the umpire. Using her towel. Of course, players only allowed to towel down every 6 points. See how the ball just fell off the racket. Clearly wet.
Play, please.
It's quite humid in the hall, so I think the players have to keep checking their bats on a regular basis just to make sure it isn't wet.
I guess conditions-wise, Feng Tianwei may be more accustomed to this type of environment, playing in Singapore.
Yeah, she'll be used to humidity, whereas Li won't be. It's a bit colder in Poland.
Fantastic topspins from Feng Tianwei. Beautiful forehand. Look at the footwork, moving across the table.
2-4.
Really important to have your feet in the right position when you're playing against defense. Fantastic example of great technique from Tianwei. Leads 4-2 in this game 3. And equally the footwork from Li. Very, very impressive in defensive mode.
That had so much backspin on there then that Feng couldn't control it.
Interesting, Feng Tianwei seems to be serving quite a lot into the forehand side of Li Qian. Perhaps a tactic with the reverse serve, so the ball receives to the middle or wide forehand for Feng, so she can attack it. There we go again. Reverse serve down the forehand. That one was a fast, long one this time. So she's also mixing it up, which is crucial to do. 7-3 advantage. Game 3, crucial game 3. Of course, best of 5.
Let 3-7.
She's not giving up though, Li Qian. Plenty of backspin on that chop on the backhand side.
It's interesting because when she's won her points, she's won them from the forehand side. I think when she plays to Li, she has more control with the backhand and is, pinning her down more.
8-4.
So tactics are changing all the time.
Just tips the net again. The net's playing its part in this match as well. Good concentration from Li though, not phased.
9-4.
Great first ball from Feng Tianwei, just like the first point of this game, Jill, when you mentioned moving the ball quickly. Down the middle, out wide. That time she opted to go wide straight away. 9-4. It was a good effort. Great variation from Li Qian throughout that rally. Good tactic. Not to be this time. Good control from Tianwei. She held her ground there. Always interesting for the attacker to just adjust. When the defender attacks, you may expecting the chop, you gotta just react. Play that topspin nice and calmly. So 6 game points for a 2-1.
5-10.
Good backhand there. Obviously she came in and pushed it and popped up, so Li has got to take those advantages when she can and try and attack.
Oh, topspin goes off.
Singapore.
Again, the right choice to mix it up. But it's 11 points to 5. Feng Tianwei now leads 2 games to 1. Good shot there in the break of Chen Jibin, the coach for Feng Tianwei. Famous player himself, Jill, Chen Jibin.
Yes, he was top 10 ranked player in the world. Had a rocket topspin forehand, and recently was the coach for the Dutch team. So he's just come to Singapore to look after the women.
Interesting, of course, this group also has the Netherlands in this group, the 3rd seeded team. 3 teams from the group will progress. Ordinarily in seeding terms, you'd expect that to be the Netherlands, certainly Singapore, and really the 3rd spot is quite open. So game 4 here, Feng Tianwei leading 2-1. Very close games, very close rallies. But Feng Tianwei just starting to find rhythm, power, great technique. Early start 2-0. She'll want to avoid another 5th game match, Feng Tianwei, I think, Jill. She played 2 yesterday. She won them both. That was against Ukraine. Of course, you've got to keep your energy to long tournament. We're only on day 3.
Yes, I mean, she would want this game to go to 3-1 so she can save her energy, but you never know. Li could come back.
1-3.
Looks a bit dejected there. It's the first negative body language from the Polish player. She's been very resilient, particularly after that first game, to come back and win the second. But Feng Tianwei now just perhaps edging towards this opening match in this team match.
2-3.
Great rally.
Keeping it very tight, both players. Changing the spin. That one popped up there, but I think she made a mistake. I think she thought that was heavy chop, but it was a float.
Couple of good points from Li Qian as she skips back to the barrier to pick up the ball. 2 important points. Back to 3-all. Just a couple of relatively unforced errors from Feng Tianwei. Wild from Feng Tianwei. just showing her elbow there. Perhaps she's just come up technique-wise. A bit wild.
Oh. Yeah, I saw that on the slow-mo there, elbow came up. Not a usual technique for a forehand.
Indeed. Well done, Li Qian. She stopped the momentum of her Singaporean opponent. Oh, fantastic variation now. Feng Tianwei looks to have lost a little bit of concentration. I wonder will we see a timeout from her around now. Four points in the row for Li Qian with the serve.
5-4.
Caught out of position there, you saw that on the slow-mo. Very upright, which is unusual for Li.
4-6.
Pressure building now on Feng Tianwei. Experienced player though.
Yeah, it's interesting though, at the start of the game she starts off playing harder, and then as the game progresses she plays at a very steady pace.
You think that's perhaps for Li's advantage? Not making mistakes, it's a couple. Lost that rhythm that she had earlier on. You've got to credit Li Qian for that though. She's kept going, continuing to mix up. Look how she's getting under that ball, generating lots of spin. Back with positive body language again. Just see the pimples on the red there. Good shot of her pimpled rubber on the red backhand side. And I think we might well be in for another 5-game match. Yeah, it could be timeout soon, you'd think. Maybe gonna hold on. 8-4. Super rally.
8-5.
Like a game of chess, the way they were moving each other around the table there.
Yeah, that was great. Great play there, great defending and attacking by both players.
Using both sides of the table, ball being moved from side to side, short and long, in the case of Feng Tianwei, to try and put the pressure on Li Qian, the defender. Feng Tianwei looked as if she was just waiting to choose the right ball to attack, and in the end chose the wrong one, or played the wrong shot, certainly. 9-5, 4-point advantage now for the player from Poland. To take it, can she, to 2 games all. Service with the Singaporean. Goes again for the reverse serve down the forehand.
6-9.
And again, as you say, Jill, she's aggressive there, Feng Tianwei, and wins the point. Once again, aggressive Feng Tianwei.
Yeah, last 2 points, she's top spins a lot harder, and then obviously that makes it more difficult for a defender when the first ball is coming at you hard, because you're retrieving back from the table and then you can't dominate as much.
No! 10-7.
Great battling powers from Li Qian. Gets it back now to give herself game point 3 of.
10.
Super play from Feng Tianwei. What an angle she got on that last ball. She needed it. Li Qian was getting everything back, retrieving.
Play, please.
Yeah, just too wide. Couldn't quite get there.
Ten.
Once again, it's 10-all. Feng Tianwei's brought it right back here. Can she seal the deal? Oh, it's an error from Li Qian. She had the opening, she did the right thing. She wanted to attack, to change it up a little bit. Once again, the net plays its part, though. And the emotion from Feng Tianwei. She wants this one. She knows how important it is.
Yeah, she was 7-10 down. So has played really well with these last few points.
Went for it down the line. Oh, nod of the head. I think she knows she did the right thing. She was playing well in that rally. Fantastic stuff from Li Qian, though. $11-all. Are we going to 5? Or are we moving to the second match? Oh, that's on the top edge off the racket of Feng Tianwei's. Again, just like the middle of the game, starting to make errors again.
Yeah, I think she put a wonderful float in there, no spin. And Feng, thinking that was had a lot of backspin on it, made the error.
Back to 12-12. It's been a fascinating encounter, this.
Play, please.
Topsy-turvy. The momentum swinging one way, then the other. Could really go any way, this match.
It certainly could. 12-all. Great defending there.
Absolutely.
That
one looked a bit high, but deceptive spin. Now Feng serving to stay in this game 4. She's on the attack. Oh,
13-15.
Power down one side,
Yeah.
spin down the other. There's supporters around us here shaking their head.
Yeah, that was a great point there. Varying the spin. And it's just so wonderful to see an attacker against a defender. Great table tennis.
Almost like the pure side of the sport. Two different styles going head to head. heavy spin. (14-13) now. Advantage Poland in this game. Feng Tianwei with a serve. Oh, aggressive in that place you mentioned earlier, Jill. Right down the middle, right into the crossover point.
Yeah, always difficult for a defender.
Great tactics from the Singaporean. Clenched fists to boot. Back to 14-all. Every match so important. Every game so important. It's the big, heavy backspin on the backhand side. Superb rally. Great angle to appreciate the movement of both players, the effort. Team Poland delighted with the way their players battling out there on table 2. Table 1 for those interested. Hong Kong against USA. Oh, another angle. The angle is coming more and more important now, Jill, for Feng Tianwei.
Yeah, wide on the backhand. It's impossible for her to get to. It's nearly out the side court. Great placement.
Play, please. Thank you.
15-all. It's a long one. It's like we're going back to the days of 21 points. Oh, too long. She's maybe going for too much there, Li Qian. Going for the heavy spin.
Yeah, an unforced error there. Defender, you always used to say the defender should never miss a push shot.
So far, unforced errors, 35 for Feng Tianwei in this match and 33 for Li Qian. Oh, fantastic rally, and that's it. It had everything, that rally, Jill. It had pushes, it had backhands, forehands, it had side-to-side power and spin. Indicative of this match. Fantastic stuff, but Feng Tianwei comes through.
Yeah, fantastic game there.
So 17-15 in game number 4. Feng Tianwei from Singapore wins 3-1, and that's 1-0 Singapore against Poland in this women's team round 4 match.